Hey everyone, Mike here from Clear Brands Grow. Some of you will know that I am a very keen runner. I run quite a lot. I'm currently training for my second marathon, and there's something I've noticed, during lockdown and COVID, with a lot of sporting places closed, like gyms, a lot of people have taken to running because you can do it anytime, anywhere. There's no restrictions, essentially, and it's free, so that's great. So I just thought it'd be great of me to kind of share my wisdom, if you can call it that. And I've only been running for sort of 2.5, 3 years, so I don't know everything just yet, but I've got a bit of experience under my belt. So in this video, I'm just going to run through some of my sort of top running tips. So tip one would be, make sure you wear something bright when you're running. So as you can see, I'm wearing like a fluorescent yellow running t-shirt. It just means you can get easily seen by cars and other people. This is particularly important during the winter when obviously there's fewer sunlight hours. So if you prefer running in the morning like me, I typically set off about 6. Or if you prefer to save your run until after the end of the work day, it will typically be dark in October, November, December, the rest of the winter months. And it scares the living daylights out of me when I see people dressed in all black running at night. So these people want to look cool whilst running, or they haven't, to be fair, they might not have just had the time to get some bright stuff. But if you want to look cool in your all black running kit, I hate to say it, but you're going to get run over. Especially if you're crossing the road, people are not going to see you coming. So please, please, please wear something bright, or at least wear some reflective stuff, or some sort of lights. So I'm just crossing the road, making sure I check both ways. Just make sure you wear something bright, something reflective, flashing lights. There's a few accessories out there that can help you with that. Next tip is, if you're going to be serious about your running, make sure you get a proper pair of running trainers. If you use the wrong trainers, especially if they don't work for your kind of run, it can do more damage than good. So you could actually injure yourself. So my advice would be to head to a specialist running shop. If you just give it a quick Google, but there's things like the Running Works, and a few others that will do that sort of thing. They'll basically effectively analyse your run and then give you options to choose for your running trainers that will suit you. So definitely do that. And kind of loosely related to that is, don't worry about what the trainers look like. It's not a fashion thing. Yeah, some of the trainers look quite good these days, but it's all about your support, comfort, and whether it can actually help you run, not how good it looks. Tip 3 would be, if you are sort of going for a long distance, make sure you take water. It's important to stay hydrated. I've got a 2 litre sort of bladder that I can sort of just sip on as I go, which is good because it means keeps your hands free. Or just taking a bottle with you, and there's some good bottles with holes in the middle so you can hold them quite easily. But yeah, it's important that you stay hydrated, and you don't want to, especially in the long run, especially in the heat, you don't want to have heat stroke or anything like that, especially if it's hot. Another tip, if it's long, is if you're going for a long run, make sure you eat something beforehand, just to give yourself some energy before you set off. Try not to eat it immediately before you run. Give yourself at least half an hour to let it go down. Kind of the same sort of rules as eating before swimming, that kind of thing. Another sort of safety tip for me is, obviously it's okay if you're running on pavements because you've got like a clear designated area, and cars have also got, you know, the road. But if you're going to do like a country run and you're on some country lanes without a pavement or sidewalk, then you should really make sure you follow the, you know, the highway code for, you know, what side of the road you should be on. So for instance, it's the same if you were walking in a country road, you used to walk on the side of the road facing the traffic. I see a lot of runners and they're running in the direction of the traffic and therefore cannot see someone coming or can't see a car coming. And yeah, kind of like the people running at night in all black, it just sort of terrifies me when I see people, especially when they go around, they don't, and make sure you change sides if it's on a bend. So essentially you have to ignore the highway code on a bend, because, you know, if they're coming around a bend, they're not going to see you. So you have to cross over momentarily to you know, face the, or run in line with the traffic to avoid being hit on a corner. And then again, another tip, sort of continuing with the safety theme, is, you know, I have no problem with people listening to, you know, headphones. I like to stick a good podcast on when I'm running. I can't do music because it just reminds me how long I'm running for. But if you are running with headphones, please take them out whilst running on country lanes. So if you haven't got a pavement, please don't wear your headphones. You just can't hear what's coming. Like I said, like, especially if you also, you know, running on the wrong side of the road, like, you just can't hear something coming, and it's so dangerous. So please, you know, get comfortable with silence or just listening to yourself huffing and puffing. Because I've got my bladder on, all I can hear is water sloshing. But yeah, if you can do some of those, you know, make your life a bit easier, keep yourself safe whilst running, because running is amazing at the end of the day. I absolutely love it. Like, you know, before I started running, I hated it, but now it's like my favourite thing to do. It's great from a mindset point of view and a mental health point of view. It gets you out, clears your head, obviously keeps you fit. And, you know, if you're fit and healthy, then, you know, you're less likely to get ill and all that sort of thing. So yes, that's my top tips. If you have anything to add, let me know. If you've got your own tips, just add it to the comments. And then I guess until next time, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks guys, bye.